Hey, Steve Zick here. Welcome back to Pokesoo channel and the Guitar Ladder System. If you really want to stop wasting time, and get the most out of your practice time, there are no secrets to. I see these ads. The secret of learning to play up, and it's work. But what you do focus on in your practice time has a lot to do with your progress, especially ear training, because you need to learn the language of music. You need to learn, the colors of chord families and tension and resolution, and learning the 10 different systems of improvisation in a very organic way. And the Guitar Ladder System is 100 studies, video and chart for each. I don't send it all at once. You can go order it at stevesguitars.com. Just scroll down the homepage. But this is something that I have 40 years into developing, tested it on hundreds of students, and I saw progress, and I'm not making this up. I've seen progress with students that seemed more like maybe they were born into a more musical family. I've had people with very little natural talent make a quantum leap, because when you teach the subconscious mind, there's a whole science called neuroplasticity, which has to do with the way that we teach the subconscious mind. And when you don't throw a bunch of rules and regulations, and you don't put your thinking into a prison, you don't put your understanding of music into a cute little category. It's ear training, like the way Wes Montgomery and Joe Pass learned. Sure, it's good to learn some basic things, but my chordal studies are very musical, and they help you, learn, the language of music. Like even study one, this is cycle one. This guitar is for sale, by the way. It's $549. It sounds great. And I dialed it in. I sanded down the bridge and brought the action down really cozy. It sounds really good. My ear is spoiled too, because I've owned a lot. I'm a specialist in archtops. But that's cycle one. I suggest people work at, finger style. And it's good to work the accompanying arpeggios. Anyway, but yeah, this is a nice guitar, but I thought I'd share something today. So I was thinking earlier today, just the inversions are really good to learn too, by the way. And if you want the inversions for the major seven, send me an email to pokesoo@gmail.com. I'll send you a sheet with the different inversions on 3 or 4 different sets of strings. But one of the first inversion has the third in the bass. This is a great chord, by the way. Now you could resolve that chord to the major 13 flat 5. So that's nice, smooth voice leading, small interval skips, so it sounds musical. Maybe move it somewhere else, or move it up the neck. That can go to a 7 sharp 9. 13 flat 9. But when you find something, that works like this, where you got real small interval skips that work it up and down the neck, so your ear picks up on that. And one of the keys to developing improvisational skills is not thinking so much. In fact, Joe Pass used to even say, stop thinking so much and listen and play and listen and practice and explore, But yeah, if you want these inversions, send me an email. I may have a little too much volume for this. This amp has got a lot of power. It's an old PV 212. It really has a lot of power. But yeah, it's interesting. This guitar has been sounding really good lately. 4 chord, 13 flat 9, 4 chord, 4 chord, 4 chord, 13 flat 9, major 7, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, 13, major 9 6. chord. By the way, that just small little pockets of knowledge, like, you know, this major 9/6 chord to a major 13. It's got a nice sound, right? Major 9/6 with a 7 on top. Major 13, flat 5. That's the harmonic part. So you find simple things that work. In fact, one of the little things I've showed this before is a bichord to the major 13 flat 5, or like this. Get some contrary motion. So that's a beautiful chord. That's a minor 7 and a major 9 at the same time. I kind of learned things like this from Bill Evans, the pianist. It's really important to listen to other instruments and the way especially pianists do their voicings, because you can do things on the piano you can't do on the guitar, but you can kind of adapt it to guitar. So that's a nice one. The major bichord, which is a minor 7 and major 9 at the same time, to a major 13 flat 5. It's a bichord, major 13 flat 5. Major 13 flat 5. So when you find something that works, boy, this guitar, I did a good job setting this up. I sanded the bottom of the bridge, lowered down. The action's super cozy on this guitar. And this guitar really has a beautiful tone. I'm not just saying that. Hear how nice that is? See smooth voice leading. The distance from this chord to this chord, short interval skips, and you get some contrary motion here. So the different systems of improvisation, diatonic, common tone, contrary motion, polychords, intervallic, symmetry, flat 5 sub, etc., etc. But you learn those in the guitar ladder system in terms of the studies, so that you're actually using those, inversions. The studies teach these principles in a very organic way, where you're not, because the subconscious mind can absorb a tremendous amount of knowledge and then can assimilate on its own if you don't throw a bunch of rules and regulations. It's not like rebuilding a car engine or putting together a piece of furniture from IKEA, Art is different. But anyway, I'm going to keep this simple for today. So, bichord, major 13 flat 5. Major 13 flat 5. Isn't that nice? I could then go to major 13, major 13, major 13, 7 sharp 5 sharp 9, 13 9, 13 13 flat 9. Yeah, this guitar really sounds good. It's a big 17-inch wide box. It looks great. I've got it dialed in where it's playing great. It's a really nice guitar, and I'll go $549. I'll throw in a gig bag, and I'm a really, really good packer. Yes, you have to pay shipping. I don't make much on this stuff, folks, but anyway, if you really want to grow as a guitar player and understanding music and begin to discover your own voice, and this has nothing to do with how great you are technically speaking, but nothing feels better than to discover some of your own musical ideas And we all have them buried in your subconscious right now. And the way to do that is through the guitar ladder system. It's the best $199 you'll ever invest. It's thousands of dollars of information. You can read my CD review at Vintage Guitar Magazine. Just go to vintageguitar.com. I'm not trying to brag. I'm trying to establish my credibility a little bit here. I know what I'm doing, folks. I've been teaching for over 40 years, and I've taught people. And when I started to teach my guitar ladder system information, people just started making quantum leaps. I'm not even kidding. Even people with very little talent started growing at an exponential rate. It really was incredible. It kind of blew me away and my students. People started really growing because your subconscious mind is so powerful. It's running the physiology of your body. And, we're really kind of a walking miracle. We've been blessed. We're walking around in a miracle, too. I always throw a little metaphysics in here. We have so much to be thankful for. And an attitude of gratitude will tap you into the abundance of the universe. If you're having money issues and abundance issues, start thanking the universe for what you have. Focus on what you have. Thank the universe for simple things. Thank the universe for the blue sky. Thank the universe for a beautiful tree. Thank the universe for a beautiful child. Thank the universe for a flower. Thank the universe for simple things, and that will attract more abundance into your life. All right, folks, take care. Let's all keep the positive faith. Remember, the universe is unfolding in time, not unraveling. Ciao.